What's the rush? Hey, it's Eric here with ericismybanker.com and CMG Home Loans with my weekly update on mortgage rates for the week ending February 23rd, 2024. Mortgage bond traders have been waiting for signs that inflation is waning, which would prompt the Fed to start cutting interest rates. This week, Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller said, "What's the rush?" Waller reiterated the Fed's position that they need greater confidence that inflation is on track to hit their 2% target before they agree to start cutting interest rates. January's hotter than expected inflation readings didn't really help. We had some surprises with employment, economic growth, and inflation. And even though the Fed has expressed growing confidence that inflation will continue to ease, they are in no hurry to start cutting rates. In fact, the prospects of a rate cut in March are off the table, as well as probably May. Expectations are we'll see the first rate cut now in June. Personally, I'm still skeptical of some of these economic statistics, as there are lots of signs of weakness in the economy, at least anecdotally. Here's a couple examples. Buy now, pay later, BNPL. Did you know that 21% of consumers using buy now, pay later are using it to buy groceries? In fact, most of those BNPL agreements are less than $250. People are buying groceries on a payment plan. Recruiting is down. Ian Siegel, the CEO of ZipRecruiter, said in his recent earnings call that recruiting services dropped in 2023, and the slowdown was seen primarily in small and medium-sized businesses. That's our economy's engine. He also noted that 80% of the jobs created in 2023 were in government, healthcare, and leisure and hospitality, which is still recovering from COVID. Retail sales, they were down in January, 0.8%, against expectations of them being down 0.1%. That's the slowest pace since 2019 if you factor out COVID. So we wait. Rates are in a holding pattern right now until the Fed decides that there's enough evidence, weakness in the economy to start cutting rates. Here are the national averages for mortgage rates for this week. Conventional 30-year fixed rate, we're at 7.1%. That's down a little bit, 0.04% from last week. 15-year fixed rate, 6.57%, down 0.02, up 0.02. FHA and VA 30-year fixed rate, 6.65%. Those are flat from last week. And 30-year fixed rate jumbo, 7.4%. Those are also flat from last week. Moving on. How to downsize without a mortgage payment. Aging in place is a popular phrase, but for many seniors, the house is just too big, or it's too much maintenance, too much to maintain. I have 3 friends in the last several months that have fallen off of ladders. Scary stuff. If only there were a way to purchase a home, a smaller home, to downsize and not be straddled with a high mortgage payment. Well, there is. It's called a HECM, Home Equity Conversion Mortgage, otherwise referred to as a reverse mortgage. If you're 62 years of age or older, a reverse mortgage can allow you to purchase a home with no required monthly payments. Most reverse mortgages are FHA insured, they're highly regulated, they have strict consumer protection features. Repayment is not required until the home is permanently vacated or sold. If the borrower is married and predeceases the spouse, even if the spouse is not on the loan, the spouse can still remain in the home without making monthly payments. We've got rules for all of that, of course. HECM loans are non-recourse, and what that means is that the borrower or their heirs would never owe more than what the home is worth at the time that it's sold. No other assets are attached to the loan. It's just on the mortgage itself. Loans can be structured with a single disbursement to buy the home, but we could also add a line of credit to that so that equity can be accessed in the future if ever needed. We require that every reverse client attend a detailed counseling session so that they fully understand the program and that it's the right option for them. We're super careful about that. If you or a loved one want to age in place or age in a smaller place, reach out. I can provide detailed information to help determine if a reverse mortgage is the right decision. You can call me 206-915-3742. You can email me, eric@ericismybanker.com, or look for me on social media. Just look for Eric is my banker and you'll find me. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get these updates each and every week, along with lots of other cool, informative, educational, and fun stuff. That's all I've got for this week. I hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you next week.